What's up guys, my name is Mateo Hall, so we're getting straight into things. I'm not going to be telling you about dropshipping, Forex, or affiliate marketing because quite frankly, I don't see that as a true path to wealth. All of the things that I'm about to talk about are things that I've either tried personally or someone very close to me has tried and I've gotten their feedback on it. So I know that this works and I'm hopefully able to share this with you in order to help you figure out how to make a little bit of extra money, whether that be a couple $100 a month or maybe even $1,000. So if that sounds interesting to you, all I ask for is a like on the channel and subscribe if you haven't already. So now let's get right into how do you make a little bit extra money with a side hustle. Number one, I think the easiest way to make some extra money is if you have a car, look into either rideshare, Uber Eats, Grubhub, or DoorDash. I have a video of my personal experience, I'll leave a link down in the description below, of how much money you can actually make with this. And granted, it will put a little bit of wear and tear on your car, but all things considered, you could make $100 in one day. Especially if you do your research on when all your peak hours are and when surge pay starts to kick in. That's when the real money starts to happen. Okay, but what if you don't have this reliable means of transportation? That could obviously make things a little bit harder if you don't have a car to go pick some food up for Uber Eats. Well, then number two is instead of going out and buying things for other people, what if you just start selling some of your own stuff? There's so many things that I'd be willing to put money on that are just sitting in your room that you never use that you could probably make a couple $100 off of. Not only that, but you're also freeing up some of your space, getting into more of a minimalist mindset, if that's what you want to call it, but you're decluttering and you're making an extra penny while doing that. So going on places like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace or even eBay to list a couple of things and put them on there, you could very easily make a couple $100 in 1 month. And while you're at it, why don't you just go ahead and jump on number three, which is house hacking. Whether you own your home or you're renting a place, house hacking is always possible. So instead of, say, renting a $2,000 place by yourself, getting one roommate would save you $1,000. Now, I don't know if a side hustle that's going to be that easy. Not only that, but if you buy this property, then you can be renting it out and pretty much paying your mortgage based off the renters alone. Which brings us into number four, being able to leverage your money in a little bit more and work for you instead. If you're able to buy property, a laundromat, even a vending machine, you can very quickly start building up this empire. There are hundreds of videos on YouTube telling you how to get started in the vending machine business. Becoming a business owner is a great path towards financial freedom, and this is probably the strongest scaling form of a side hustle because the more money you put into it, the bigger you build your business, the more money is going to be coming out of it and being your return on investment. Let's lean back a little bit. I understand that not everyone has the income to just be throwing thousands of dollars into a vending machine business that they don't know 100% sure if it'll work out. I mean, you're watching this video to be making more money, not to be spending money. Which brings us into number five, something that one of my friends is doing pretty much every single week, it seems like. They're posting about how they just got into the new blood drive. So that is donating blood or plasma. An extra $50 here or there can definitely make a difference, especially when you're starting to get going. Hey, there's dinner for the next couple days. I mean, if you're gonna be spending that $50 to $100 anyway, why don't you spend that on number six, which is doing credit card churning. There are so many credit cards out there that will give you money back just by spending a couple $100 to maybe $1,000 on them in a course of several months. Credit card churning has to be one of my favorite methods of making money because it doesn't even feel like I'm doing any work. What credit card churning is you sign up for a new credit card, which is giving a reward of spend $1,000 in the first 3 months, and then you'll get $200 back. So if you just put everything on that card, you're gonna be buying groceries and gas anyways. So then you put all of those bills on that card, and then after 3 months, you're able to collect your $200 for free. If you want a head start on that, I'll leave a link down in the description to Discover. Just for signing up for this card, it's gonna give you a free $50. But some people don't wanna spend money whatsoever, so which will bring us into number six, which is just spend less money and get on a budget. The more you're able to budget and look over your expenses every single month, you're pretty much paying yourself back for all of those things. Imagine this, you're walking through the grocery store and you see some chips over to your left-hand side. You could very easily just pick that up for $5. I mean, it's only $5. It doesn't really matter too much. Or you could end up saving that $5. The reason that I love this method is because I feel like I'm earning money every single time I don't make a purchase. So if you're able to avoid spending a couple bucks here or there, think of that as paying yourself a couple of dollars every single time. Next up is social media and YouTube. Now let me warn you here that it's not going to give an immediate payout. This is something that's long-term that you're going to be nurturing and feeding until it grows into something much bigger. I personally haven't made a single dollar off of my YouTube channel whatsoever. I've probably put more money into it buying lighting and my opportunity cost of doing actual work as opposed to filming videos. Once you actually start producing, once you actually start having a backlog of videos and people watching them, that's when you start to become monetized and it starts to become more of a passive income as opposed to an entire side hustle. This is something that you're passionate about, then it is 1000% worth it. Now, our second to last side hustle is going to be something which I thought was relatively obvious, but I feel like most people don't realize, is just getting an additional part-time job. Now, I know it's kind of boring thinking about that in retrospect, but part-time job is the original side hustle. You go out and you ask your grandpa how he might have made a couple extra dollars when he was younger. He might have worked an extra job. This is the easiest way to be making money, especially going into 2022. With such the labor shortage that we have right now, everywhere is hiring. So it might be a matter of your pride. Are you too good for flipping burgers for $15 an hour? Or maybe you can do a little bit more work and research into a receptionist area that's also paying $15 an hour. Getting a part-time job and just picking out 15, 20 hours a week, that could very easily make you more money. Even if you're still working 40 hours at a full-time job, evenings are open, night shifts are open, weekends are open. There is always time for you to be making money should you want the opportunity to take it. Number 10, last but definitely not least, is find something you're passionate about. If you heard nothing else from this video, then hear this. Find a passion that you really love, whether it be photography, finance, acting. Find that passion and lean into it. No matter what, there's always a way to make money doing what you love. I absolutely love helping people and teaching them. That's why I got into real estate, because I want to help people build their wealth. That's why I started this channel, is because I wanted to help teach people how to be making more money. So whatever your passion is, whether it be teaching, being able to tutor someone, taking pictures, doing photography for weddings, for real estate, for landscape, find your passion and lean into that. Because whatever it is, it's going to give you a much higher ROI than doing something that you absolutely hate every single day. So with all that said, go out there and make some more money. Get your side hustle and really start investing in yourself. Remember, check the links in the description down below. I name dropped a couple of really good things. And if you want to get started investing in your future and your retirement, check out some of those brokerage links down below. You can get several free stocks just for signing up for the platform. But until next time, I will see you guys tomorrow for our 12 days of uploading until we continue our finance.